forget all the the Oscars, all the BAFTAs. The important one clearly is the National Operatic and Dramatic Awards. Oh yes, because out of 1,000 productions, the Wootton Bassett Light Operatic Society was last year nominated for Best Panto. They didn't win, but they've got another chance this year. Oh, yes. They've just finished their run of Sinbad the Sailor, but it's last year's panto of Peter Pan that could be the winner. Mike Davies is from the Society. Good afternoon, Mike.
Good afternoon.
Well done. You've been nominated, but you've also won in the past as well. Is that right?
We won an award last year. We were nominated for achievements over the last 5 years because we put on a panto and a spring show every year. So we've done at least 2 shows a year. And the NODA rep has been to each of those shows, and he's just seen a sort of consistent improvement in the quality, in the production values, and I guess the sort of acting and the singing generally over the last 5 years. So we actually won that one, which was fantastic.
So it's like a lifetime achievement, but over 5 years?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Over the lifetime of his time as NODA guy.
So is there an award ceremony?
There is, yeah. Last year we went down to Cornwall. It's in Bristol this year at the end of February, and it's a big glitzy affair.
Is it really glam and glitz?
It is. Well, as you'd expect with loads of Amdram people, everyone gets dressed up, and it's all very lovely, which is fantastic.
I would love to be a fly on the wall.
It is.
How long are the speeches?
they get cut short, because people, when you're a director, you're used to cutting people short.
Is that right?
As well.
Yeah.
So you just say enough of that.
Enough. Move on. So what do you put the success down to the society?
We are a very friendly society, very welcoming. We don't actually audition to join the society, so anyone could just come along and be a part of it.
So to have one of those horrifyingly stomach-churning auditions?
You don't. To be a principal part, you have to audition, but you can join the society and be in the chorus and have sort of a cameo role if you just come along. And we're always looking for more people to join. The next sort of chance to join, we sometimes do a summer concert. We haven't decided on that yet, but that's quite a good way of getting into it as well. But do just come along or get in touch.
And you say it's more roles than just being the principal person?
Absolutely. So last year, Peter Pan, I think we had going on for 35 people in the cast. So you had, including loads of children. So we had the main people of Peter Pan, Captain Hook, Smee.
How did you make Peter Pan fly?
We had various trolleys and seesaws and things.
Seesaw.
Well, there was a fantastic seesaw. Yeah, that was good fun.
It's brilliant.
The magic of theatre. I've given it away now.
Oh,
sorry,
never mind.
You wheeled it out of me.
I know. You'd be rubbish in a wall. That's what I'm saying. If I got that out of you just like that, you'd be rubbish in a wall. So you mentioned the judges come to you because I obviously when we look at BAFTAs and they watch the films.
Yeah.
So they come to you. Do you know they're coming?
You do. You invite them. The Southwest is divided into 15 sort of regions, and our region comes from Bristol all the way across to Bath, across to Swindon. So it's the furthest east of the regions, really. And we have one NODA rep called Graham Savage, who goes to as many shows as he can, and then he will sort of choose his best panto from the region.
And what criteria does it? Do you know what he's looking for now?
I not really know, to be honest. We don't really think about the NODA Awards. We think about the audience and what's going to be funny. So from a panto point of view, we're looking at funny jokes. We're looking at nice songs. We try and get some songs that are familiar. So he's looking for whether the audience enjoys it, whether the sound and lighting are appropriate, whether the directing is good, and whether people can it's simple things like whether people are looking out, singing up, whether you can hear what
the
people
words,
are saying.
Yeah.
And it's just, if you put on good production values like that and the audience have a nice time, then that sort of filters through to the recognition from NODA as well.
Does he get a good seat?
Yes, they always get good seats. Actually, he didn't get a good seat for this one because we gave him a lovely seat for Saturday night.
Yeah.
And then about a week before, he changed it to Friday night. But because we'd sold quite a lot of seats anyway, we said, well, OK, you can come Friday night, but you'll have to sit over there.
You're in with the masses.
Yeah.
But they don't get an idea of what the audience is going through, to be honest. Yeah. So is it important, to get awards and things like that for an amateur group?
It's lovely, and we like an evening out. But the main reason for getting awards is because then people sort of take notice of it, and it's easier to get on the radio. It's easier to get in newspapers, things like that, if you've got sort of a hook for the story. Because I think newspapers and things get a lot of people coming to them and say, "Can we just mention our show, please? It's really good." Whereas if you get a nice photo and if you get a story for,
can we mention our award-winning show? Suddenly everyone goes, "Yeah, come on, Mike, why can we get you in?"
Yeah, there's a bit of that as well.
So, well, good luck with it for Peter Pan. When do you find out?
That's the end of February, 28th of February.
Okay.
And that's pretty cool.
Will you let us know?
Oh, yeah,
Either way,
absolutely, yeah.
Fingers crossed.
And it'll be in all the bump for Sound of Music, which is our next show.
Is that your next one? So when's that on?
That's 18th of April, the week leading up to the 18th of April. So rehearsals for that are going really well at the moment. Now that Panto's out the way, that really sort of kicks off into full swing. And that's in the Memorial Hall in Wootton Bassett. And that's a really, really popular show. There's some lovely children in it. My wife's playing the lead, so I've got to say it's great.
You've got to say it's brilliant. Of
She's
course,
doing really
it's brilliant.
well.
Excellent. And if you need anyone at the last minute, I know all the words to all the songs.
Well, we did think about doing a sing-along version, but it just might be a bit too distracting for people.
Please don't invite me. That's all I'm saying. Don't be put next to any kind of judge or anything. If people want to find out more, Mike, about what you do, whether it's to go along and see a show or maybe be part of the society, what's the best way to get in touch?
The website's WBLOS, so woblos.org.uk, and we're on Facebook and Twitter as well. Just search for WBLOS and you'll find us there.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Well, look forward to the Sound of Music. Good luck then with the news on Peter Pan, and we'll let everyone know how you get on. Mike Davies, thank you so much for joining us from the Wootton Bassett Light Operatic Society.
BBC Wiltshire.